Hello, class. Welcome home. This is my house. I figured you guys are all stuck at home too over spring break, so I thought you guys might enjoy a tour of what it's like at my house. This is the entry to my house. These, I love doing stained glass, and so I actually made these pineapple stained glass windows years ago. It's one of my fun hobbies. We have a shoe basket just for fun. You have to see how big my boys' shoes are. Like, this is my hand. So this is what it looks like to have 16-year-old boy shoes. They're really, really tall. So let me show you around my house. This is my living room. It's all tropical Hawaiian print, which is kind of fun. I love collecting seashells. And this is a giant conch shell. And believe it or not, my kids use it as a trumpet. Should I try it? Let me see if I can do it. So anyway, there's me trying to use the trumpet, which is kind of fun. The kids love using it. We used to use it to call them down for dinner. Weird things. Let's see, we've got surfboards in the house. And I think, okay. Oh, I can't play this, but this is an Australian instrument called a didgeridoo. And you like blow in it and it makes like this really cool sound, but I can't even do it. This is what it sounds like when I try. Yeah, it doesn't sound so great. So there's my didgeridoo. This is my fun ancient globe of the world, and sometimes grown-ups keep drinks inside these, but my kids keep paper airplanes. So they have a whole bunch of paper airplanes that they keep inside my globe, and they have all these crazy designs and papers. So my kids love doing paper airplanes. Let's come on in. Here's my dining room. Now this is all adjusted for being at home, but this is my boy's exercise machine. It's called a Vertimax. It makes you jump higher, so we've got it in my dining room. Here's my office. This is where I plan all my lessons for you guys. I also enjoy painting. Oops. And I painted this last year. It's a matryoshka. It's a Russian nesting stacking doll. And I painted it, and it was so fun. So I'll show you. While you guys are just stuck at home, we can spend all this fun time together. So, I made a horrible sound. So there's the next one. And this is something you guys could do at home if you wanted to. While you're on break on Amazon, you can get blank matryoshkas. They're just plain wood. And then you can draw your designs on like I did. And then you can paint them and do whatever you want to. So here's my whole collection of my Russian nesting stacking dolls. And they get really tiny. Look how tiny they get. They get really, really, really little. Look, is that the last one? I think that's the last one. So it's really, really tiny. So that's a fun thing I enjoy doing. Over here, my boys have been, I don't even know. This is what they've been doing over spring break. They're like building, I think it's a video game system. Not sure exactly. I'm going to move it over here because I know that you guys all want to see Chestnut. So this is Chestnut's cage. Hey, Chestnut. How are you? So Chestnut has a big log inside his cage because when we learned about groundhogs, we learned about how rodents' teeth never stop growing and they have to chew all the time. So this is a special log. You can see he's already been chewing on it. He loves chewing on the log, but he also loves carrots. So let me grab a carrot from the fridge. Let's see if we can get him to come out and play with us. Let's see. He loves carrots. So let me grab a carrot. Let's see. Hey, Chestnut, look what I have. Do you want one of these? No? You don't want one? Are you sure? Okay, come here. I'm going to have you come out and visit the students. You ready? You come out. Oops. There. You can come out and visit everybody. So this is Chestnut. He loves to snuggle under my chin. Chestnut, can you say hi to the students? This is my class. He has a funny black stripe on one side, but not on the other. So it looks like he got a little barbecue. And look at his cute little tail. Isn't his tail so cute? All right, so Chestnut, whew, you're fluffy. Will you come say hi to the kids? Will you come say hi? Say hi, everybody. Here, maybe you could wave, like a little wave like this. say hi. He's got his big fluffy ears. I don't know why he's being so silly and not wanting to have his carrots, because he normally loves to eat carrots, huh, Chestnut? All right, so I'll put him back inside his cage, and maybe he'll eat his carrots now. Let's see. Are you gonna eat your carrots now? Come here. Nope, he's being shy. He's probably gotten so many carrots he doesn't even care anymore. Okay, come on in my kitchen. So this is my kitchen. We've been cooking a ton in here. In fact, I have butter sitting out because we're gonna make chocolate chip cookies later. My sons love making guacamole, so we'll make some guacamole later. Some fun things I have in my house. I know this sounds really weird, but come on over to the fireplace. Okay, over my fireplace, I have these giant clam shells. They're like from the bottom of the ocean, and they weigh so much. They're like super heavy, like 30 or 40 pounds. They're super heavy. But inside, I have all kinds of fun stuff from my dad. My dad was a geologist, which means he liked doing things with rocks. So he gave me all kinds of fun things. This is my favorite thing, and I'll bring it in the classroom when we get back. This is a dinosaur bone. It's pretty cool. So we don't know exactly what dinosaur it came from or what part of the dinosaur bone it is, but it's kind of fun that we have a dinosaur bone. I have some other random rocks in the bottom of my fireplace because I like collecting them. I've got this turquoise rock. I have some marble. This one has an old fossil on it, which is pretty cool. But then this one's awesome. Here, come closer. This is fun. This is several million years old, and these are fish fossils. And there's a story we're going to read in probably 2 or 3 weeks in class. And it's about a grandpa and his granddaughter, and they go and they find ancient fossils of fish in the bottom of an old lake that was super old. So this is kind of fun. This one also has a little fossil of a fish inside, which is fun. I've got all kinds of random things in here. So yeah, here's that turquoise rock again, which I thought was pretty fun. This is a big lump of coal, which if you squeeze really, really, really hard, it will turn into a diamond. So that's kind of fun. I could wear that on my ring. So yeah, I have all these crazy rocks in here. This is an old oyster. I think it's from like the Chesapeake Bay. That one's not a fossil, but this one is a fossil. So this is an old fossilized oyster, which is kind of fun. This is from, it's called a boring clam. Not boring like I'm bored, which I'm sure you guys all are. This is boring like it drills holes. So look at this. It's drilled all these holes, which is kind of fun. So it looks like a big piece of moon rock or something. So anyway, here's my fireplace. I know it's kind of funny. Most people have like wood in their fireplace, and I have weird fossils. Oh, here's a fossil of an old fern. That one's like several million years old. So it's kind of fun. Super old fossil there. So yeah, so there's my fireplace. Let's see. Here's a picture of my family from a really long time ago. Now they're all old and grown up. I love doing ceramics. So I actually made this ceramic old classic diving helmet. But here's more things that my dad gave me when he stopped teaching. So I have all kinds of fun things in here. This is a sea fan. It's kind of like a plant that lives in the ocean. I've got sea stars. And oh my gosh, there's so many different shells in here. Big giant scallop shells. I've got buckets of abalone shells. So it's super fun. So I can't wait to bring these all back in the classroom when I come back in. Oh, here's some of my ceramics that I've made over the years. A little tiny vase. Let's see, here's a little picture I made. So we're gonna do some ceramics too, because we're excited to show some things off for our parents for open house. And then in here, I have something really fun that my dad gave me. It's a puffer fish. So here's our little puffer fish. He has all kinds of pokey spines. And puffer fish are normally flat when they're in the ocean. And then when they get scared, they puff up and put air inside, and they have all these little pokey spines. So if you want to learn more about puffer fish, you can go online with your parents' help and find some more things out, because we're going to be doing our animal reports, and maybe a puffer fish might be one of the fish that you want to research. I also have, these are kind of interesting. We don't have these here. These are from the East Coast. These are called horseshoe crabs. And the horseshoe crabs are super cute, and they're very old, ancient animals. They've got a hard plate, and they've got a pokey tail, and they burrow down in the sand. And take a look underneath. They almost look like an insect underneath with all of their legs. Here's the big daddy one. So all their legs and everything, and they actually burrow down in the sand, and you can find them in the East Coast if you ever go back to the East Coast. So there's some of the random things I have going on around my house. And I'll do some more videos for you guys later. You want to see my backyard? Here, come see my backyard. It just stopped raining. It was so rainy. So here's my backyard. So you can come out in the backyard. It's very exciting. We've been barbecuing. And I have a basketball court down there. And my boys love playing volleyball. So we've got a volleyball outside, but right now it's really pretty. And up high where the fence is, I get to see deer and coyote walking all the time. And once we even had a mountain lion come in our backyard. But we get bobcats and skunks and raccoons just like you guys do. So that's just what I'm doing over spring break. I have a book about Helen Keller I think I'm going to read later on. But that's basically what I've been doing. I hope you guys are having a fun spring break. You guys can make videos and send them to me also. I would love it. Just send it to my Gmail account, and that would be fun. Have a great spring break. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.